Hi everyone, welcome back and thanks for joining me. This is Jonna with Purple Girl Crafts. Today we are going to be making this card. Now this was a request from somebody. When you open up this card, you'll see that a flap opens up and displays a hidden message on the inside. This card requires no die cuts and it's pretty quick to make. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the pieces. So you'll need all these pieces. You can either stop here or you can revert back to this later when you've watched the video, whichever way you prefer. All right, so let's move on. So I've grabbed my scoreboard, and for our first piece, this is going to be the base of the card, and this is going to be cut at 10 1/4 by 5. And then you're just going to want to fold that right in half. You can score it in half first, or you can just fold it. And then go ahead and crease out that fold line, and we'll set that aside. Next, we need 3 pieces. Now, these are all different colors. These are 4 7/8 by 4 3/4. And I did all just scrap paper and polka dotted paper throughout the card. Then we need 3 pieces at 2 3/4 by 4. And these are more colors of the polka dotted paper, so none of it matches. Then we will need 1 piece. And this piece is cut at 1 by 5 1/2. Now on this one, we're going to score it at 1/4 and 4 3/4. Then we'll need 1 piece at 1 by 4 1/2. And this is just an extra layer for that arm. And then 1 piece at 1 by 2. Now, on this one, you want about 1/8 of an inch between your 2 score marks. So you want to find the middle, and you can use a pencil if you want, or just mark this. So I'm just going to mark it at the 1 inch, and then I'm just going to move it over just a tiny bit and line it up, and then go ahead. So I'm just right at the 1 1/8. I'm going to put the mark at 1 inch. Then I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm just going to move it over just slightly so it's not quite there, and just put another mark. And this could be a little bit longer too. It doesn't have to be this small, but you want about 1/8 of an inch mark in the middle of that piece. If you don't get it centered, it's okay if one side's longer because it's going to get glued down and no one's going to see it. So now I'm just creasing out those fold marks. And then you'll have a piece that looks like this. Almost looks like the start of a binder clip. That's what I see when I fold it. All right, so I'll put that off to the side. We're done with our scoreboard. So we're going to work on the base of the card first. So I'm going to take these bigger pieces, and you can pick whatever color you want on the top of the card. So we're going to glue the purple one down on the front, and I'm just going to open up that card just to make it flat so I can make sure I've got that even border all the way around. Then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to put another piece on the inside. So do I want pink and yellow, or yellow and pink? Yeah, I don't think it really matters. All right, so we'll do the pink first. So I'm just, again, making sure this is lined up. So that would be the front of the card. And we're not going to put the other piece on yet because we're going to cut a hole into here. So I'm going to grab my trimmer. And you're going to line this up so that the right side is at 1/2 inch from the edge. And then we're going to cut, and we're going to start at 3 1/2 and go down to 1 1/2. Now, because this is thick paper, 2 layers, I'm just going to go back and forth a couple times and make sure it cut all the way through. So you should have just a little slit there, just like that. Then we're going to turn it just one side. We're going to line up the left side of the card at 3 1/2, and we're going to cut now from the bottom, and we're going to start at 2 3/4, and you're just going to go up to that cut line you just made. So just line up your little marker with that line. And again, just do it a couple times just to make sure it goes through all layers. Then we'll line up the left side of the card at 1.5 inches. And we'll do the same thing. So we're going to start at 2 3/4 and go down to that cut line. Now, if you had a die cut here, a little window die cut, you could definitely use that. Then you just want to line this up with the edge of those 2 cut marks and cut between the lines for your last cut. And then that should pop out easily, and now you've got a window on the front of your card. All right, so we're done with that for now. So next what we're going to do is we're going to put the yellow piece down. So we'll put that on the inside. You want to make sure this goes the right way because it is a little bit longer on one side. And then once you have that down, just make sure it's nice and even. And now we're going to take the mechanism. So this is that longer piece, and we're going to just crease out those 2 folds. I'm just making sure it's lined up with the edge and then creasing that out, and then just do it the opposite way. So you'll have one going down, one will be a mountain, and one will be a valley. The valley will be the bigger side. All right, so I'm lining up the card just on my cutter or my cutting pad so I can see, and I'm using that middle line just to make sure it's in the center. And then we're just going to glue that tiny little piece down. I've got it in the fold of the card, and then just close the card on itself so that it will just secure down. And then I'm just going to open it up, making again sure that it's up against that fold, and then just kind of crease that out. Make sure that glue is all the way through on there. Right, now for the inside, for the flap. So I've got 3 pieces. And again, I'm just going to sit here and decide what color I want to go where on the card. It doesn't really matter because they're all different. Kind of like it this way. So we'll do the blue and the light green, and then we'll do the dark green on the outside. So this is going to get lined up, and you're going to glue it up to that fold. So probably the easiest way to do this is just to lay this down. So I've got it on my cutting mat again. I'm going to line it up so it's in the center. So I'm just going to stick that piece there. We're not going to glue that side down yet. I just want to make sure it's lined up and even. We're going to put glue on that other tab. And then I'm going to grab one of the other pieces, and I'm going to glue that one down first. Again, you see it's a little bit too close to the other one because you do want that little gap in there. It seems to pull better when you have a gap. Make sure that pencil mark is off of there. All right, so I've got it right up to that fold line, as you can see, and then we're just going to glue the other piece down on the other side. Now you want to do this upside down so that the 2 pieces match on the inside. But when you glue this down, you want to make sure it's glued up to the fold. So they're not going to line up evenly, but you're never going to be able to see it once the card is open and closed. No one's going to know that they don't line up, and it actually works better this way. So I'm just making sure they're up against those 2 fold marks on here. And now we're going to put our turtle on the left side and then a sentiment on the right side. So I'm just going to glue these down. And these are both the turtle and the sentiment will be in the design folder should you want to use these. Right, so next we're going to go ahead and we're going to put down the sentiment. So I'm just making sure that that lays flat. So what we're going to do is we're going to close this. This is going to sit down. So what you want to do is you want to make sure it's laid flat. So you're going to have that bottom piece sticking out just a little bit. And this is what it's going to look like on the other side. We're going to lay it on that strip, and we're going to glue it down just on the top side. So you want to make sure everything is flat, and then just put glue on that piece. And then just fold it over. Now, if you get glue over it, it's okay because we're going to put another piece on top of that. And then you just want to make sure that will pop open. So this piece will get glued down to here. Now this one, I'm lining it up with the top one, so you'll see it does still not line up with the bottom one, but that's okay. And then this piece will be put in the center. So I'm just going to lay this on here. I want to make sure my sentiment is in the middle of the square. Once I have it where I want it, then this is where I'm going to glue it down. So I'm just kind of marking it so I know it's on that top little dot. So I'll put glue in there. And then I'll put it back where that dot is and line it up with the edge of that piece so that it looks even in the card. And I can still move it here with this glue. So if I want to move it, just in case I was a little bit off, it'll fit perfectly. All right, then you want to take the card and just flip it upside down so it's facing this way. And you're going to put glue on just these two side sections. Don't put any on the green strip. And this is going to hold this piece down so that the other one can flip open when you open the card. So make sure it's flat and just close the card on itself. And you want to allow this time to dry. And then I've just grabbed a piece of paper on the back just to give it a back piece. So this is just that 4 3/4 by 4.5 piece. It's just an extra piece. I did not give that to you. Sometimes I forget about the back of the card. So it's just an extra piece if you want to put one there. So you can see that's how the card opens. So now we're going to decorate the front. So I've got just a couple of candles. And then just some flames that go on top, and then they've got some little hearts cut out. I'm going to do orange on the inside of the hearts. So I'm going to glue all of these down. Now this would be cute if you did presents or you did a birthday banner. Just anything would be cute on the front of this card. So I'm just putting these the little flames down and then the heart in the middle, and I did those in orange. It does fit perfectly in there. It's part of the piece. I think it's from Sizzix a couple of years ago. I'll put the link in the comment section on the video. And then we'll do one more there, and then we'll put the last heart on the last one. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some gems around. And I'm just putting them on top of some of the other dots that are already on there. And I'm doing about 7 of them just so it's an odd number. And that's it. That is the card that we made today. I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm always trying to find lots of great things for you to craft along with. Until next time, happy crafting, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye-bye.